I got the invitation to come to Sydney for OzHarvest in January when they came over for the United Nations big meeting for global awareness in Lima. And Ronnie said to me, why don't you come to Australia to help us to promote OzHarvest? That's why I'm here. I did 2 dinners already and tonight we're cooking here at Rockpool with Phil and Neil for fundraising. And when Ronnie came to Lima to talk about this non-food waste, to nourish somebody else, I feel really jealous, a little bit silly, because I said, how come somebody coming from such a strong country like Australia come with the perfect model that we should be doing here, you know, because we got everything. We got the produce, and we got the hungry people, you know, and we haven't actually started. So that was really good model that she brought to us, and ring the bell as well, you know, so we have to start doing something like that, you know. Coming from a country that there's a lot of hunger around, you know, and we cannot control it with all the big expense that we have coming from a country that has so much produce, and we still have kids that don't eat nothing the whole day. It's a contradiction, you know, but yeah, there's something that we need to start building our heads, you know, and to make it part of our routines, you know, share and not waste. Food is really important, you know, it's the way you get all your energy from. So they wouldn't be doing this, probably somebody who wouldn't have nothing to eat one day, you know, which is already important. I was on one of the bands of OzHarvest last week. They picked me up at 10 in the morning and we finished about 1. In those 3 hours, we fill up the van and we gave it everything in 3 hours to somebody who needed it. So the process was so effective and accurate, you know, and it's not waste. It's just people could believe and they could have the wrong image that we are actually taking rubbish, but it's not. It's just produce that is not very good looking anymore, or a little bruised on the banana, or just something that needs to be rotated again, you know. So this organization is actually making the link from that part before it goes to landfill to somebody who's actually needed, you know. It's beautiful. When I started gastronomy, on the line that I went through, it was all about beautiful pieces on the plate. So to get a beautiful piece, probably you need to waste 70% of the produce, you know, to say something, a beautiful square of tomato cheek, you know, and you probably won't care about the waste, you know. And I'm not saying that that is wrong, you know, to be a perfectionist and try to make a perfect square of tomato cheek. It's how you waste it, you know, how you trash it, let's say. Either you put it in the bin with everything else, or either you compost it, or either you actually give it to somebody who can actually use it for something else, you know. So fine dining could be as well part of this, because, okay, you need the yellow part of the freezer lettuce, okay, what are you gonna do with all the rest, you know? Give it somebody else to use, you know? Why not? Well, my philosophy has changed a lot, and it's a good thing, because I'm actually getting a lot of information from people like Ronnie, who's doing this OzHarvest movement, and it makes me more aware of the reality I am as well. All these tools and information actually makes you see things different where you come from, and it's a responsibility now, you know, to see things like that. And out of that, I think you can either become not only a better chef, but a better person as well, you know.